Hello, welcome to a new video. Grab a drink of your choice. I have water because it's very important to hydrate ourselves. Today I want to speak about friends that are not your friends. Those friends are not your friends. I feel we have normalized during years way too much having toxic friendships. We've just, because we link the word friend with friend, like my friend is just my friend. And it seems like the thought of a toxic friend can't exist in our reality. It's like, well, if someone is a friend, they are our friend. They're not being toxic. They're just being my friend. They're just being themselves. That's how they are. That's just how they are. They're just, they like to make jokes. It's who they are. They've always been like this, haven't they? Maybe they've been like this all your life because you've always been the perfect target, the perfect victim. The nice person that they know that will not set any boundary. They know they can't do anything to you and you're not going to speak up. Do you think they will be picking on someone or saying certain comments to that other friend they have that speaks up? Of course not. That will feel very uncomfortable. That will not be sustainable on the long term. But with you, it is. So I think it's about time for you to stop normalizing these toxic friendships. Probably to cut them off of your life, if I could give you any advice. And it might start with tiny things, and maybe this rings a bell within yourself. Sorry for the background noise. Unfortunately, there's like a party outside there, and I do not think they will listen to me if I tell them to just be slightly quieter. So, you probably feel uncomfortable when these things happen. And we tend to not, and at first we don't link it to being a toxic friend because we just think those are our friends. They can't be doing something bad to us. Why will they do such a thing? I had a friend at university who every single time that I did anything out of the box that is normal in the world, and then later you realize is normal, such as arriving from university on the train and typical thing, you put some, you have your perfume, like click, click, because you want to smell nice on your way home. When we arrived to the train station, I still had to walk like half an hour, so it's just like I like to take care of myself. So when we arrived, she always made fun of me. There was not a time she didn't make fun of me. So every time I was going to put it, sometimes I didn't, because I know. And I knew she'll make fun of me. And it'll be something like, when I put it, she'll literally be like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you're going to see? What are you doing? Who do you think you are? And at first it's like, oh, she's just funny. She's just such a cheeky friend. But then you start to realize this is actually very toxic because she's making me feel bad. That is not a friend. And in fact, that is someone that is putting their insecurities in you. How people behave is a mirror of who they are. How people behave is a mirror of who they are. So never in your life think that something is personal. It is not. I didn't realize this until later because I was quite naive. I just thought she was being cheeky or trying to be funny, or she actually thought it was stupid what I was doing. I genuinely thought maybe it's stupid. I will do that, or I will put my lipstick because it was gone, so I'll be like, and then as well, like, what do you think you are? And also another thing I remember very clearly, when we went on the way to uni, I will not always just wear trainers like most people. I mean, I did wear trainers many days to be comfortable, but that day that you want to look cuter and you feel like, oh, I want to look cute. So you put some boots. We're not talking about heels, okay? I'm not talking about high heels. I'm talking about boots. Boots, super tiny boots. Very normal shoe. When she saw me arrive, because we went together, from far, she already be looking like that. Like, what are you doing with those boots? Oh, saying like basically like it was stupid or something. And I genuinely thought maybe she thinks it's a bit silly going with boots. I was so naive as well, to be fair with you. But yeah, those are not friends. At the time, I did think they were friends. I just thought she wasn't the brightest friend. But then with time, I was like, maybe no. Maybe she's not my friend when all she does is shout at me. I was basically her slave. So you can imagine the kind of friendship we had. I was a slave. I did whatever she said. I did as I was told all the time. And any tiny thing I didn't do as she wanted me to do, she will shout at me. Maybe heating up a pizza. Oh, why are you putting it like that? Like, she will shout at me like she was crazy, and she's crazy. And the worst part is not that she has an issue that can be diagnosed, is that she's actually like that, because she's not a good person. I think that's way worse. I'm happy she doesn't have a problem, but that's way worse. And those are not your friends. So, the longer you keep them in your life, the more they're going to consume you. Because these people also, they take your energy. They take your energy. How are they not going to take your energy when they are all the time criticizing you, laughing at you for anything you do? Maybe putting that lipstick because you're a bit shy like I am takes courage. Because for me, putting the lipstick on a train station, on the train, it makes me shy. So the fact that she reacted like that made me just want to go on a shell and hide from the world. And I feel like those things take a toll on you, because still to this day, years ago, I still feel nervous about things like that. I still feel like I don't want to call the attention in any way, and I want to hide. And it's something that you struggle to get rid of. So you won't struggle as much getting rid of those friends, and it will be a blessing. At first, you might feel alone, you might overthink. But when some time goes by, you'll be like, I feel so much more confident. And I didn't know these friends were making me feel this way. A friend will never criticize you, like crazy. They will never do that. They're your friends. They're supposed to be there for you, to be kind, to say not kind things. And if they're just like that, any excuse you can give me, I don't care. You do you. But I don't want those friends, because they're destroying you. So my life improved so much since I didn't have her in my life, because also she criticized my English accent. I'm Spanish. Most Spanish people do not have a really good pronunciation. I think they don't really try, but also they just do not have that ability. Not everyone has the ability to pronounce well. So she always made fun of my accent. And later in time, you realize that she's mirroring her insecurities, because she hated. I started to pick up things like she hated the way she pronounced. She hated it. And in fact, she pronounced very badly, very badly. Like not normal, lower. She pronounced really badly. She hated her body, because she literally told me these things at certain points. Like, oh, I hate my stomach. I wish I had a stomach like yours. At some point, there were tiny little things that she'll say, and I'll think, maybe she's just so insecure that she wishes she was anyone but herself. And that's why she's giving me this horrendous energy and this constant horrible comments. Maybe it's because she hates herself, and it's hard to cope with that. That's her way of coping, making somebody feel insecure, because that's what she did. And those tiny comments. Oh, how did you get your eyelashes like that? Can I try that remote? Give it to me. And then being like, oh, this doesn't work. And, those tiny things make you think and make you realize that what happens is that she's actually very insecure. I'm not going to tell you it's going to make you feel better about the damage this person has done in your life, but at least it gives you some kind of peace, because it's not personal. It's not because you're weird. It's not because you do weird things. It's not because you have weird outfits. It's because they don't like themselves. But that doesn't mean you need to keep them in your life, because they're going to do more harm than good. And I'm telling you from experience. I was scared of this person. So I was scared of not being her friend, because I didn't see how to get rid of her in terms of this friendship, because I feared her. So I wanted to always keep her happy so I wouldn't be scared. And it just happened slowly. I was able to make new friends that actually were really good people. And then slowly, if there was a project, I would just do it with my new friend, tiny things. And it's slowly, because she was as toxic as she was, and she got so angry with these things if I didn't choose her all the time, slowly I was able to get away from that. And we talk so much about toxic relationship, toxic boyfriend, toxic girlfriend. We forget that toxic friendships work in the same way. They can be the same damaging. They can be. It's just that normally when we're older, we don't get to keep them as long. But yeah, I just want to let you know that that is not normal, and that you should not be having those friends, okay? I'm not going to tell you that if a friend makes a joke once, you're like, we can't be friends. No, but if this is happening too much and you're feeling bad and insecure, you know what to do. And I believe in you, and I know you can get out of this. And I'm super shy, insecure, and all I can tell you is friends come. I know it feels like you're going to be lonely, but you're going to get new friends. And you know what? Because of learning this, they're going to be so much better. And that's a blessing. So I truly hope you're okay. I wish you all the best in the world. Do not accept those toxic friends. Do not. It's not normal. But you are great. So yeah, I love you. See you soon, and goodbye.